Hello Serenity, thank you for taking some time to view this video. Again, I'm Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some tips and tricks on how to increase your online revenue, increase your 5-star ratings. But also, secondly, is to compare your website to local competitors' website, and we'll see if those tips and tricks could outrank them. So whatever I talk about here, which I'll talk about content, backlinks, and citations, you could use these yourself on your own website. But if you want to speak further on that or anything else, please feel free to give me a call via email, phone call, or text. But either way, if you like the video or have some different opinions of the video, that'll just help me get better at making these videos. So I appreciate a few lines of feedback. So first off, let's talk about content. So as we said, content, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. That just depends on the competition and number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product in an area. So in your content, you could place keywords throughout your website to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So first off, you have a beautifully laid out website here, like all the links, all the credentials down here. But one thing I would increase on this first page is just your content. Like I said, you need like 2,000 to compete with your competitors, and we'll see why. Maybe there's some reasons why you're not competing with your competitors as far as being first on Google. So speaking of Google, if we go into here, we put plumbing services, Overland Park, Kansas. I just picked that one service that you guys do. And here's what comes up. So first, here's the ads here. That's something you could invest in later. But here are the map pack, that's citations. I'll talk about that in a minute. But we call these organics. So the goal is to be on the first page when you type in a certain service or product in an area. And as you scroll down, here's your top competitor. We skip over directories like Angie's List, Yelp, because a lot of people go to a local business when they're looking for a certain product or service. And Lutz Plumbing is your top competitor here. He shows up first. But you want to be on the first page, so that's the goal, because you heard that saying, the best place to hide a dead body is on Google page 2 or 3, because consumers just don't go here to look for a service or product. So the goal is to get on the first page and staying with the content. So doing a deep dive in your website. So this is Ahrefs, a tool we use. We do a deep dive in websites, just gives us some numbers. Here's your website right here. So yeah, you actually have some very good numbers. And I like to do more research on why you're not beating your competitors, because you should be with these numbers. But for content, I would increase my keywords. So you have 218 keywords within your website. And keywords just give you that push volume. So Bob Hamilton is a good one. That's your name. That's giving you a lot of search volume here. But you could use some buyer intent keywords like plumbing, HVAC services, some things you might not be using to increase your keywords to give you that push volume. So the higher the volume, the better, obviously. So you want to think about some keywords that has that high search volume. Just compare that to your competitor. So here's Lutz Plumbing on the website right here. So definitely beatable. You see he has a few more content in there that's maybe giving some push power, but he is ranked number 1 in your search volume here. And actually, he doesn't have that many keywords than you. He only has 236 keywords. But some of these keywords here you could take here that's not already in your website, and you could instill that in your website to outrank him on Google. So just think about increasing keywords and content. So next is backlinks. So let's go back to your analytics here. So backlinks is anywhere you find your website linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement to your website for others. It just has Google build trust in your website. So think of it as like a popularity contest. The more backlinks wins. But keep in mind, not all backlinks are created equal. So it's important to have other HVAC services, plumbing services, sewer services directed to your website. It doesn't help if a doctor's office or restaurant is linking back to your website. It doesn't give you push power or trust power with Google. So for you, you're actually very strong here. You have a lot of backlinks, almost 4,000 backlinks, 156 different domains. And compare that to your competitor, which is 468 backlinks. So you're actually beating him a lot in the backlinks in the reference domains. So I would just focus on your keywords to increase your keywords to outrank your competitor. With these numbers here, there's no reason why you shouldn't be outranking him on Google. And again, I could do a deeper research on that and why you're not outranking this competitor on Google. And then finally is citations. So citations is anywhere your business name, number, or address are shown exactly as your Google business profile. So citations help you rank in this map pack here. So again, the goal is to be in the top 3. Sometimes there's 4, but you want to be in the top 3. And it's extremely important for local business to be in this top 3 or 4 because it could generate huge amounts of revenue. Again, people don't click this button for more businesses. They just go what they see first. So the goal is to be in the top 3 here. And citations include directories. You heard of a lot of them like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, hundreds of others. Social media accounts are great too. So the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. So the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you. So once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely is you could outrank above them in this map pack. So once your content, your backlinks, and citations, they come together, you start to outgrow your competitors. And you might think, that's a large revenue online. So this is what I do. Again, you could reach out to me for more information via email, phone call, or text. But I wish you the best. Again, I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.